right? So next, other things, right? So tools are over. Again, create any file size. So in default, I think it is showing A4. Yes, custom shape, right? A4 I'm taking. Yes, this is my artboard, right? New artboard. So almost tools are over. So when you practice these things, really you'll understand about, right? So next things are effects. Suppose in Illustrator we have different kind of effects are there. So these are Illustrator effects and Photoshop effects. So here Photoshop effects means someone entered Shiva Shankar, right? Yeah, suppose I'm taking one rectangle here and want to fill color, any color, right? Yes, this is what vector shape. Vector shape means what? Even if you zoom this without losing your quality, it is showing. See, there are effects. In Illustrator we have two different kind of effects are there: Illustrator effects and Photoshop effects. Photoshop effects means what? See, there is blur and Gaussian blur is already we used in Photoshop, right? Because Photoshop is also from that Adobe family, so they introduced here also the same effects. So brush strokes and all. See here, one by one we'll check. So these are document raster effect settings, right? So here first I'm using extrude and bevel. See, these are the 3D effects. So click on that. See, the options are there here, but you can click on that preview button. Someone came, right? Ashita madam. Yes. Right. So on the preview, click on this preview button. Now see your shape. So it is added 3D effect to that. See, you can move this block, turn this block any side. The perspective is adding, right? Suppose here, see, there are options. Caps, turn cap on for solid appearance and turn cap off for halo appearance. See the hallowness. And suppose here, see, the black is showing. So instead of that, what I'm doing here, first I'll cancel this one and I want to remove this outline, right? Now outline is not there, and select this, and again effects, 3D and extrude and bevel, right? Must on the preview. Now see this. So turn this, and suppose here the bevelness, which kind of bevelness you want. So there are different bevel portions are there, and the extrude depth. So I want to increase this depth. This is my depth. And here the caps, turn on and turn off. So off this cap, see this hallowness, suppose, yes, hallowness. Now see inside that portion, right? And this is solid portion and this is inside. Sometimes we use this for a logo designs, 3D type of logo designs. If you want to prepare, we use all these 3D options, right? And here plastic shading, these are the shading effects, diffuse shading, right? And suppose plastic shading, no shading, wireframe, right? And here the bevelness, the classic bevelness. The bevelness means what? That embossing. It look like embossing effect, right? So adding some extra options here. So complex 2. Sometimes we use this. See, these are the effects, right? And here inside, suppose I'll use this none. That inside map out options are there and more options. The more options means what? The lighting. Suppose you move this light any side, the same direction, the falling light, right? So this is light, and other side, opposite side, shading. So here suppose map art. So map art means what? The textures. If you want to apply anything to that, so you can on the textures. Suppose this, the surface, the shape surface, it is showing here. Or suppose here, this is the shape. See, on that 3D object, your surface, your texture is adding, right? So the same way we use for 3D bottle design in our assignments. For timing, just you can check and leave it. So cancel this and cancel, right? Our shape is there. And the next one is 3D again, revolve. So revolve, and on the preview, right? See, it is revolved. And here again the caps. This is what inside, turn cap on and turn cap off. So this is here, the offset is 0 here, right? So you can add the number. So it is showing that inside roundness hole, right? It is suppose a left edge and a right edge. So edges also you can choose, right? And suppose cancel this. So these are what in logo designing time we use all these effects. The one more thing is the rotation. So here it is preview on again. So simply it is rotating your shape, right? Just cancel this. So other options. So this is what convert to shape. Your rectangle is converting into a shape. See, give the value. So this is your actual shape, and give the value according to that. It will add. Suppose I'm adding this 8. See, it is increasing. So already it is shape. So but your given number, it is adding to that, right? So again, a distortion and transform. The free distortion. Suppose see, yeah. Suppose say okay. So you are in a free hand, you are distorting your object. So that means what? You are changing shape, right? And again the other things are, these are effects in Illustrator, right? So here pucker and blot tool. So this is what preview on and change this value. See, it's changing into beautiful flower. See, very nice. And come back in opposite way, the minus I'm giving. These are really very nice effects it's creating, right? Sometimes if you want to create some patterns, suppose there is a if you want to create a textile design, right? So create one pattern, the same pattern you can repeat on entire cloth, so it will be nice fashion design texture otherwise, right? So cancel it. So that is the reason Illustrator and CorelDRAW is very favorite tools for fashion designers. They create different kind of textures, fashion motifs, right? And then again, so roughen, transform. So roughen means what? The surface you can create. See, this kind of textures, these are all. You can increase the size and detail also. See, very rough detail. Sometimes you want to use this as a different a border, outline border. Instead of the plain normal border, you can choose this, right? In real time assignments we use all these things. Just you can check all these and understand, right? And tweak. Suppose transform. Yes. Preview and give the value. See, you are transforming object, right? In the same way, suppose here by pressing Alt and Shift, you transform your objects, right? This way also manually you can use the same transform, or otherwise from effects also you can control that. Next, the tweak, right? And again preview. See, so basically what all these, you are changing your actual shape, nice effects these are, right? Cancel. And suppose again effects again, twist and zigzag, so both are what, changing shapes. So increase the value, see this is, it is increasing like a cloth ribbon, very nice. See, it is beautiful. So suppose save, okay, yes, beautiful it is. But I don't want this. Control Z, come back to normal, and again effects, and yes, a zigzag. So right, and preview on, see again, see how you want. Actually you can decide yourself when you work on any real-time work, so you can choose and see, you can make it opposite, relative and absolute, right? And cancel. And see here it is a path, so offset path, outline object and outline strokes, right? So offset a path, so make it preview, and here see it is adding as per this value. So give any number, and suppose here change this round, see edges, you can observe here, instead of the normal milter, it is changing into a round. So here it is bevel, see, observe these edges. Sometimes you want to control your shape edges in differently, so then you can choose this, right? Yeah, just check and understand. Suppose this is what, outline object, see, it is Control Z, it is added already. Outline stroke, see, stroke means what, see the stroke value here I'm giving suppose 3, right? It is adding to that shape, so make it Control Z, and it is going to be smaller. And again effect, yeah, Pathfinder, these are really very, very important effects in Illustrator. The same Pathfinder you will find from a window menu, from window, see here Pathfinder, right? Click on that, see these are the Pathfinders. What are Pathfinders actually? So when you combine two shapes, or otherwise you can unite, otherwise you can cut them, right? So when you work for the logos, sometimes you have to cut these shapes. Suppose this is my shape, and again I'm duplicating this. How can I duplicate? Press Alt on keyboard, press Alt on keyboard, and with left mouse drag this, right? Yeah, copy. Next, see, so I'm giving one color, different color here. Suppose select this, no, it is not coming. Yeah, it is changing into outline, but I want a fill, right? So these two shapes required for this changing shapes and combining shapes. To use this Pathfinder, at least we want two shapes. For one shape you cannot apply that, say one shape you cannot apply that, right? So add two shapes at least required, and two shapes combinedly you can select, right? Or otherwise by pressing shift also you can select. After selecting here, see here, choose unite, just press, otherwise alt click to create compound shape and add to shape area. So we say it is a compound means combination, compound path, just click on that and it is united. See, very simple. You combine these two shapes, make it Control Z, again Control Z, right? And now here the other shape is minus friend, so alt click to create compound shape and subtract from shape area, right? Actually it is what it is doing, subtracting, right? So here it is minus friend, see, it is minus friend. So beautifully it is cutting those areas, and Control Z, yes. So because again get back to these two shapes and again combinedly select this and check this. Other one is intersect. So alt click to create a compound shape and intersect shape area, right? Intersect, see that portion only is there, the other portion gone. So Control Z, so get back to normal and select again, and see here this is exclude. Again that same alt click to create compound shape and exclude overlapping shape areas, exclude. So right, see, very nice. Suppose the same kind of that hole, if you want manually, you cannot do, unnecessarily waste your time, right? So by combining these two shapes, easily you'll get this. This is in this way you'll create your logos easily. Control Z, make it Control Z. So many steps back, right? And here, see this. And here, this is what Pathfinder said, divide. So you divide this. See, already divided. So try to drag this. It is attached, right? So because it is grouped, right click on that and ungroup, right? Ungroup and take this portion. See, this is, take this portion, yeah, beautifully aligned. So you are actually cutting those areas. And again Control Z, attach again. Yes, I think it is still, it is there. So again Control Z, I want individual, right? Still, yes, and select these two and check the other one. Suppose trim, right? So you drag this, ungroup, right? That portion trimmed according to that above shape. So Control Z and again Control Z, right? So these are the two shapes again, and again select. So really it is a worthful options. Here it is, the Pathfinder is really very important options from Illustrator. Then merge, you merge this one, right? Suppose you can ungroup, see that is divided again, right? And again Control Z, yes, and again this is, see, this is what crop. So you are cropping that area actually, right? So only that portion, this intersecting portion is you are cropping. And this is what outline. See, your entire that compound shape is become outline. So Control Z, and here see this, this is what minus back, in opposite, that's minus back. So Control Z. See, this Pathfinder is really very important option from Illustrator. Let's check other options. Again this stylize. So rasterize means what? You are rasterizing your vector object actually. See, this is vector. When you zoom this, it is not showing pixels, right? And if you choose this rasterize, suppose where is this rasterize? See, in options again it is asking, you want CMYK, grayscale or bitmap? CMYK, right? Yes, say OK. Now you zoom this and see this, you will understand. Now see, your image is pixelating. This is pixelating, and Control Z, because it is already converted into a raster. And see here, this is stylize. So these options mostly we use in Illustrator. Suppose drop shadow, I want to add to this shape. Drop shadow, right? Preview on. See, you are getting the drop shadow. And even can apply the same effect for the text. So this time I want to use one text. Suppose design, right? Design, make it bigger. So by pressing shift, I'm using this big size, right? Yeah, bold I'm using. Okay, otherwise I'll choose Arial. Just a minute. Arial. Okay, change this color to orange. Right, make it more big size. Yes, so again from effect, rasterize, below that stylize and drop shadow. See, I'm using this drop shadow to the text. See, very beautiful. Here we have options. X and Y offset is there, and opacity also there. Opacity means what? The transparenciness. Suppose here I'm adding this value. See, it's going outside, right side. So you can decide how you want actually. Is going below, right? And is the blurriness, the shadow actually, sharp shadow you want, or otherwise some blurriness you want to add. See, so I want to give some blurriness. Suppose if you don't want any blurriness now, the sharp edges you will get. This is, and color. For shadow, which color you want? Suppose mostly shadow means black only. Right, right. Preview, you must on the preview. Say, cancel this. This is very important effect, that is. And again feather. See, the feather means what? Some blurriness you are adding. See, you are adding more feather. Sometimes you want this, otherwise cancel. Right, and from stylize again, that inner glow. So you are adding glow from inside. So preview on. See, that glow is in default, it is showing white. So instead of that, I'll take some blue. So add, and suppose this blur, suppose how much that value you want, 1.76. see, it's a more blur it is, right? You can decrease that. And the opacity, again the dullness of the that blur, and center, from edge or from center if you want. See, from center, it look like neon lights, right? So cancel. Beautiful. And again from effects, again stylize and outer glow. This side outer glow, right? Outer glow, right? Excellent. Again that the blur value, again these values you can control that, right? So cancel. Then here it is outer glow and round corners. So round corners, the preview, and see the corners is giving some roundness to the corners. Add this, right? Just cancel this. And again from effects, scribble. Yes, suppose on this preview, it is interesting, right? Default in settings, it is in default, you choose this. Oh my god, the readability is, there is no readability. So by choosing these options, will control that, right? Otherwise you can cancel this and check this other one. This is nice, interesting, right? If you change these values according to that, that effect can change, right? So these are all. See this, oh my god, the readability is very less, and here it is sharp edges we are getting here. Otherwise sketch, look like a sketch, and see this is snarl. So it is really nice, interesting. Right? Swash. See, these are all effects actually, right? So these are vector effects, zigzag. So cancel, not required now. See here, these are what? SVG filters. So SVG filters, what? SVG means, see, in Illustrator mostly we use these file formats. Suppose save as, export, suppose save as I'm using. If you see here, these are the options here. So Adobe Illustrator, right? So AI file, so this is a work file, and Adobe PDF, portable document format, so this is another format, and Illustrated EPS. So EPS means what? The encapsulated PostScript file. So if you save this file, so you can open this file in any software like in Photoshop or any program, easily you can open, right? Illustrator template, this is, right? SVG means scalable vector graphics. If you save this file, what will happen? The same file you can open in web browser like Google Chrome or Internet Explorer. You can open that directly. You open from that Internet or Google Chrome. So that is SVG, right? Scalable vector graphics. So these SVG filters are there. Suppose for timing I'm not saving anything, cancel. So select this and then come to effects. So here SVG filters are there. See, preview one. See, these are actually effects. I don't know if you want to use, otherwise don't use. Suppose as per the requirement, client requirement and designer requirement, sometimes you use, otherwise you can check and just leave it, right? And effects, and again these are the all effects, so you can check anything. So this bevel shadow, yes, so Control Z. So and again the Gaussian blur, yeah, blur is adding, and again, yeah, pixel play. See, it is, wow, it is right. Suppose you are planning for a computer related logo, right? So then you want there some pixel kind of text you want, right? That case you can apply this. See, it is adding. So say okay. See, very nice. So Control Z. So that is the reason you have to experiment with all these tools and effects. Then you will understand clearly about software. So this is a static. Control Z. Come back to effects again, and suppose again, yes, Gaussian blur, yeah, these are all effects. See, almost look like same. This is a video about the grains, right? So grains are added, right? So there you can change this. Suppose there is a texture, yes, and say okay. See, it is added there. It is added, right? So Control Z. Come back to a normal, right? These are all Illustrator effects. And here did below, and one more thing is that wrapping. So this is very, very important. The same wrap effects are there in Photoshop. So check this. What is this? Arc. So already used this, right? See the arcs. You can give the value, the bendness, how much bendness you want, right? Interesting. So style, you choose this style, arc lower. So choose lower, and suppose arc upper. Sometimes we want different kind of styles, text styles, right? Oh, this is nice. The bulgy effect, right? The shallower, and this is upper, and see, and the flag, just like wavy. So this is, and again this is wave, and the fish look like, right? These are all effects already we used in Photoshop. Twist, squeeze, right? Okay, so cancel, make it in normal. After that we have Photoshop effects. Suppose see, from effects gallery, see, these are all effects, artistic. So same effects we used in Photoshop. So you can check all these things, brush size, and add the value. right? Use this number of levels. Right, just cancel, because see, those effects will work nicely on images, right? Because we are using text here. So again I'll explain on images also. No need to worry. Artistic and cut out to dry brush, a film grain. Suppose I'm using dry brush. Yeah, this is the same thing. Just now we used all these things. Textures. Yes. So crack spacing and the depth, crack depth, the intensity of the cracks. If you say the same effect applied there, so otherwise you can Control Z. Right, very nice. Then see, so blur, the mostly we use Gaussian blur, right? So in blur, Gaussian blur is very important. See, Gaussian blur, this will work nicely on pictures, photographs. Present we are using on the text, right? And again in that, the radial blur, see there. Yes, make it weight amount I'm adding. Say okay. Yes, the swillness, right? No, it is kind of blurriness. Says Control Z. So right, the smart bulb. You can add the radius. Threshold. Quality low and medium. See, it is added, right? The edges are bit of change on picture. I think I will get more clarity, right? So these are brush strokes, accented edges. Now again, that's the same effects. Already we used this, right? Just cancel it. And again, the distortion, the diffuse glow or glass. So diffuse glow, yes, diffuse glow and glass, the glass effect. Yeah, this is nice. You can use this glass. See in there, glowing edges grain. See the glowing edges. Suppose ocean like, so ocean ripple, right? If you want, okay, otherwise just cancel, make it cancel. Yes. And again, this distortion is your pixelate, the color of tone. So color of tone effect, right? So these are all effects. We don't know when we use. It depends on the design requirement. You have to choose this. Otherwise, you have to practice and check all these things, how the effect is looking, right? So sketch, base relief, chalk and charcoal. Yes. Yes, this is something like yeah, it is giving kind of texture here. The grainness, can add the grainness. Yeah, this is nice. Interesting, right? So Control Z, and again see. So plaster, photocopy, note paper, any plaster, the stamp. So yeah, this is differently looking. Yeah, this is nice. So chrome, and give the detailness, more detailness or smoothness we can add. Yes, simply that cancel. So, and again here the glowing edges for the photographs, this will work nicely because this is text. So just cancel this. Yeah, these are all effects, right? The textures, grains, mosaic tiles, patch. So mosaic tiles. Yes, same like in Photoshop, right? Just we'll check and understand, we'll understand. So these are effects actually. So from effects, this is the video related settings. These are, so these are all effects, right? So same in Photoshop, in Illustrator also we have masking. So nicely we use masking in Photoshop, right? So in Illustrator also we use masking. So how to use masking? It's very important. Sometimes, mostly we use masking in designs. Suppose see, to add mask, actually I want two shapes, otherwise one photograph and one shape, right? Suppose here I'll import, I'll place. See, if you want to add photograph into Illustrator, there is no import option. You must say place, right? There is no import. Don't search. There is a place only, no import button, just place. After that, find your image actually. My reference images, yeah, Photoshop, reference images. In this you take yes, yeah, take this. See, it is attached to your cursor, mouse cursor. See, just I'm moving my mouse, it is rotating right around the artboard. Then give click on that. So that is how many photographs, if you choose that place now, so automatically those many the photographs can attach to your mouse, right? So this is my image, and suppose this is my shape. So you can combine this, suppose here to here, combining these two, right? Select these two and right click and find here make clipping mask, right? Make clipping mask. See, only this portion is visible, so other portions, other area under mask, right? And suppose right click on that, suppose see here you are entering into isolation mode. Suppose see, isolation mode is what? Suppose you are editing on particular area, so that portion automatically it is entering into isolation mode. Yeah, because other portions cannot disturb, so that is the reason it is automatically entering into isolation mode. Yeah, so from that isolation mode you come back by pressing this arrow mark. See there, arrow mark is there, you press and yes, you are now into normal. So right click on that and release clipping mask. Already you added into clipping mask and release that, release it that, right? And Control Z. Suppose same mask I'm planning to add here. Yes, see I'm choosing these two, right? And right click and make clipping mask. See what it is telling? Cannot make clipping mask. The top selected object must be a path, a compound shape, a text object, or a group of those. See, that means what? It should not be a image. So first, that overlapped area, the top, the shape, the top object must be a photo, means it must be a shape, not the photograph, because it is photograph, right? So what you do, you send this back. How to send? Select that and right click and arrange. From arrange, right? Or otherwise from objects also you find that. See, from object menu, so there is arrange, bring to front, bring to forward, right? So right click and arrange, send to back actually, right? Send to back, right? It's gone back side. Suppose you drag here and select these two, right? Select these two. Otherwise, instead of this, I want to add one circle. So ellipse tool I'm using, and by pressing Alt Shift on keyboard, I'm planning one circle, right? So keep this in center and select these two, right? And right click and make clipping mask. See, very beautiful. So when you work for the brochures and posters, so we use these effects. This is really very nice, right? So right click and suppose right click and release clipping mask. Your clipping mask is released. Right, Control Z because it is grouped. Right, and keep this side, come this here. Yes, suppose select these two and right click and find here make compound path. See, nicely it is converting into compound path. Compound means those two shapes, different shape is connecting each other and creating this, right? So this is compound path. Right, keep this side, and this is my photograph, and one more photo I'll download. I'll place again a place and choose any picture. Suppose from the latest pictures I want to find something, this place. Oh my god, this is very big, so make it smaller. So pressing Alt and Shift, see, Alt and Shift, reduce this size, more reduce. Right, you keep this here. Right, suppose select these select these two and right click and make, see, there is no clipping mask because at least you want one shape and one image, or otherwise two shapes between we can add this clipping mask. So otherwise here we have other masking effect is there. Suppose I want to add these things, suppose gradient means navigator, pathfinder. So I want to give essentials, reset essential classic. Yes, now my full menu, the full panels are visible here. Suppose here, see, the appearance panel is there, and here this is the gradient panel. Suppose you drag here, transparency, and this is the gradient, right? And this is stroke, and suppose graphic styles, appearance. Suppose you select these two by pressing Shift, and suppose here there is a mask effect is there, so just remove this. Yes, here it is. Just remove this. Right. See this here. So make mask. Now see, this is the beautiful effect between these two photographs. I added masking, right? And suppose just click on that and invert mask. So we are inverting actually. See, you are inverting mask, and suppose clip, right? And suppose here the modes are also there, normal and lighten. So but it is showing only the same option here. Right, suppose invert, yes, and clip, and suppose release this, or otherwise opacity also you can check the opacity, and suppose you can release this. So after releasing this, suppose on the image I want to use this shape, select these two and make mask. So that portion add it into a mask and invert this. So like in Photoshop we have the clipping mask and what layer mask and vector mask. So these three types of masks are there, but in Illustrator there are no other masks, right? So to understand this, and you have to follow all these things, right? So you can delete this, yes, delete, right? So from tomorrow onwards, the other things I'll explain. So importing images, how to import image, right? Suppose there are two kinds of methods are there to import images: embedding method and suppose link files. So link files, embedding, what are these? So tomorrow I'll explain, right? For timing, you can practice all these tools and your effects and masking. You practice this, and if you have any doubt, you can ask. Suppose this video is recording, I'll send this link after half an hour, right? After uploading to YouTube. So please practice this. Thank you very much. Thank you.